9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Are you ready?
Welcome back to another Hardway Wrestling. It is Headlock Monday.
And it's Victory Monday.
What is it?
It's Victory Monday.
Victory Monday. Oh, I'm not wearing my Ravens shirt.
What's up with that?
Because I don't want to jinx it. You guys. I watched that game yesterday.
The Bears
good.
are the Bears. The Bears are the Bears.
Pack looked really good. Hey, listen, the Bears got a lot of talent. I just don't know why they looked the way it was close for a while. Then the defense kind of took over for Green Bay. So, pretty good.
But hopefully this sticks.
It won't.
Probably not. But
you won't be saying all you need is love here after week 3 or 4. So
if he beats the Bears, that's all I care about.
Of course, the Ravens are starting off like they normally do. They win, but we lose guys to injury.
On IR. Don't worry, you got like 30 running backs.
We do have 30 running backs, and then our main one that we just paid a lot of money to. So
yeah, that tries to throw the ball.
So, all right, welcome. This is not football podcast. This is not football YouTube, Facebook. Welcome to Hardway Wrestling Headlock Monday. Headlock Monday. Not a lot of real news going on. I mean, Punk. Nothing really with Punk. We didn't get anything else out of Punk. Did you see anything?
The only thing I heard was Matt Hardy comment about the morale in the AEW locker room has said it feels like a huge giant cloud has been lifted away from their over top of their heads.
Let's keep in mind too that that Matt Hardy is concussed 100% of the time.
He's broken.
Delete. He deleted. CM Punk.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna get started.
I'm not saying I disagree with him though, because I'm sure the majority of that locker room is very enthused that Punk's no longer there.
Oh, I did see that Ricky Starks gave props to CM Punk, gave him his flowers, as the children say now. Give the person their flowers.
Yeah, he was like one of 4 people that actually liked working with him.
Right. Well, I mean, Ricky Starks is smart. I mean, the company goes as CM Punk was going. So if you were on CM Punk's good side, you were able to get booked in different on Saturday and Wednesday and whatever you wanted to do. You got a chance to do. If Ricky Starks wanted to go through a windshield, I guarantee it wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah. He got beat with a damn strap, so
yes. Yeah, he did. Good match, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna get started here. We're gonna start Matt Riddle. We got some Matt Riddle news.
Matt Riddle, he's a fucking idiot. So reportedly he was accusing an officer at JFK Airport in Queens, New York, of sexually assaulting him. And if anybody's seen the picture, it's a dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, that's the first thing you do when you're being frisked by another police officer. You claim sexual misconduct. Now, maybe this police officer from JFK or wherever saw the video of Matt Riddle swinging his dick online.
Maybe.
So he wanted to say, I want to see if this is real or not real.
He was asking if he wanted a mustache ride.
He said,
anyway.
Bro, did you see what I did? So Matt Riddle claims that he was being sexually molested by a police officer.
Yeah, and I mean, really, he didn't say much except that he was being harassed and he was uncomfortable in the process, and that no means no.
It is his body, you know? It is his body. And no means no. So do you think that
Riddle of all people that has been known to push himself on women over the years is complaining because some guy probably gave him a cavity search at an airport.
Do you think if the guy would have took his shoes off and let Riddle see his feet, that it would have been okay?
He might have been wearing Riddle's flip-flops.
Oh, he might have been. what the police were confused about was, they had words. They thought that Riddle looked there were some people that said Riddle looked intoxicated, but if you look at Riddle, he just looks intoxicated all the time.
He always looks like he's high and drunk. He probably smoked a bowl and then had a pint with McIntyre before they hit the airport.
The police were very surprised that this was even stated, because they de-escalated the situation and they all went their own ways. No one was arrested, no one was fined or charged or whatever. So, and then Riddle came out with this statement on Twitter. So
he was probably high as shit and he probably molested himself and didn't know it.
So Matt Riddle, there you go. That's how it feels, Matt. That's how it feels to be sexually abused by somebody.
Yeah, no means no, fucker. He'll be back to swinging his dick in the mirror in a couple days.
I think Matt Riddle thinks that he could do better, right? I mean, this cop was handsome cop. I mean, got a little mustache there. I can't hate on it right now. But I think Matt, I got a picture up of Matt right now, and you'll see it on Facebook here as soon as the link comes through. But it looks like Matt Riddle's rocking the Shinsuke Nakamura hairdo.
I don't know what the hell Riddle rocks.
So,
just fucking out there.
Shocker, Matt Riddle in trouble. Not in trouble, but issues with police and sexual misconduct again.
Is that Officer Farva? I can't tell from far away. Gotta zoom in.
Say it again?
I said, is that Officer Farva?
That's Paul Blart. That's Paul Blart. We had an AEW return this week.
We did. That bitch is back.
Yeah, the bitch is back. Jade Cargill makes her return to Collision.
And she cleared fucking house after Statlander was getting absolutely destroyed, and then she proceeded to destroy Statlander next, and she is coming back for that TBS title.
Well, she came in, she like Ricky said, she came in, she cleared the ring, the Renegades were in there, she beat the snot out of the Renegades. Then she kind of put her hand down to Statlander to pick her up. It's that typical wrestling reach down and, is this person going to nail me or they're not going to nail me? And Jade laid her out, hit her with her finisher. She planted her in the middle of the ring and then took her belt and waved it in her face. So Cargill is back, and we weren't sure that she was coming back or not. I honestly do not know what Cargill's contract situation is or when she was supposed to leave or is she supposed to leave, but she is back, baby.
Yeah, someone you don't see a lot of news on outside of wrestling, so I wasn't really sure how long she was going to be out for. But
she wanted to take the summer off so she could spend with her kids. So, good on her. But you don't hear much on Jade Cargill because she's not getting molested in an airport. So
no. And hopefully she's not swinging a wiener either.
Here's the problem I see with. And I love Jade Cargill. I don't think she's that great of a wrestler. I think she needs a lot of work still. But the women literally get less than an hour a week on TV. So what do you do with Cargill? What do you do with Statlander? What do you do with Britt Baker? What do you do with Sky Blue? What do you do with insert name Ruby Soho, whatever? Insert the name. We haven't seen what's her face since she won the title in.
Oh, Saraya.
In Wembley, yeah, right? We haven't really seen anything from her except for that little spray paint spot. They're literally getting zero time on TV.
It seems like they give them like a big match on Rampage, and again, who the hell watches Rampage?
Well, nobody's watching Rampage. I actually did catch it. I watched Rampage the other day, and it wasn't too awful bad.
That's what Willow was on there, I think, right?
What was that?
Wasn't Willow on there?
No.
I thought maybe it was the week before.
Sky Blue was on there.
That's worth watching.
I think we had gotten a tag match with it was 6-man. Was it 6-man? It was Britt and Blue and forget. Yes.
Sheeta.
Would you say Shakira?
No, Sheeta.
Oh, Sheeta. Sheeta. Yeah. And they're setting up a little bit of issues between Sheeta and Britt. Actually, Britt did the little. It was the exact same thing that Charlotte and Bianca did, where Bianca was laying outside the ring. Charlotte ends up getting a pin, but Bianca's mad about it, and Charlotte goes, "Hey, we won!" and tries to do the fist bump.
Yeah.
Right? They did the exact same thing with Britt Baker. She tried to do this. She's like, "Hey, we won!" She tried to do the fist bump, and Sheeta wasn't having it. So
apparently, they still don't know how to book the women's division.
yeah, I mean, again, they're getting less than an hour. There should be, in my opinion, should be at least 2 women's matches.
Yeah, for a 2-hour show, at least 2.
Absolutely. Get rid of
talent there.
Get rid of Dynamite, or not Dynamite. Get rid of Rampage on Fridays, or give us 2 on Wednesday, one on Thursday, or 1 on Friday, and 2 on Saturday. Give us at least 5 women's matches just to build these storylines and build these divisions. This division up. You can't. It's hard to know what is going on with these guys because they're trying to build something between Britt and Sheeta, but we're not going to see anything out of Britt and Sheeta for another week.
It'll just turn into a behind the scenes beef that'll end up with like 1 or 2 maybe appearances or confrontations, and then it'll all of a sudden just be a pay-per-view match.
Yeah,
we just don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, give the women more time, and let's build something here.
And obviously they're going to book Statlander against Jade in a TBS title rematch, but I don't want to see them put this title back on Jade and then have her doing like 2-minute squash matches every week on Rampage or something.
So Jade held this belt for over 500 days. Can you remember a memorable match that Jade had in that 500 days?
I mean, she had a couple decent pay-per-view matches. I remember Ty Conti had a pretty solid match with her at a pay-per-view. It was probably one of Jade's better matches. Athena gave her a decent match, and I was actually hoping that would be Athena taking the belt off of her then, but it didn't happen. But other than that,
I mean, she squashed everybody. She was squashed Athena. She was squashed Athena. But again, 500 plus days of title run, and there's no real standout match. No Britt Baker, right? Yeah. I think Tyra Valkyrie. Tyra could have been good, but they beat that up in a week. That was over in pretty much a week. They were arguing over finishing moves. So, again, more time for the women.
Yeah.
All right. So, with a return, we get a possible retirement coming up. Daniel Bryan didn't say he was retiring, but he teased that he doesn't have a lot of time left.
Yeah, he said that his daughter is 6. When she turned 7, he promised her that he would start wrapping his career up. But what I read before we went live, I believe, was that he's not going to retire totally. He's going to retire just from being full time. He'll still do a couple big part-time matches here or there, and anything that can get like a big draw. But he's going to step away from full time, obviously, so he can spend more time with his kid. And with that, he has challenged Zack Sabre Jr. for the upcoming Wrestle Dream pay-per-view next month.
Well, you are jumping so far ahead. But yes. You're forgetting that he got totally obliterated in the middle of the ring.
I did forget that. Yes.
Yeah, he got totally obliterated in the middle of the ring by Cass.
Starks and Cass.
Yeah, Cass or Big Bill or whatever you want to call him.
And Moxley got his ass whipped too.
So obviously that's the next thing for Bryan that we're going to go before we get to October. I would imagine we're going to get a big Cass match or a Big Bill match, hopefully, and a Ricky Starks. That'd be a good feud, Ricky Starks and Bryan Danielson.
It's already started out really well. Like I said, that strat match was a hell of a match at All Out. So they definitely need to keep this one going a little bit. Um, maybe after this feud, they could kind of switch it up. I'd like to see them give Starks a run at the international title.
Yeah, no, I mean, yes, absolutely. Ricky Starks is doing great work now. I just don't know
Yeah,
why they're not giving him. I mean, not everybody can be in the title picture, right? Not everybody
no,
can be in the title picture. So, but he is destined for bigger things. I actually think he's destined for more than that international title. Are they
yeah,
still
possible starting
defending
spot.
that? Are they still defending that international title
Yeah,
everywhere else, or is it just on TV now?
no, he's defended it, I think, twice now this week since he won it. He beat, I think it was AR Fox on Dynamite,
Right.
and then he beat Action Andretti on Collision. I think that was the opening match. And he
Gotcha.
didn't bleed in either one of them.
Yeah, what's that? Well, supposedly he bit his lip, so he did. He did bleed a little, just a little. So, um,
No.
so again, Ricky jumped a little bit ahead, but Daniel Bryan said October 1, 10-1, he will be facing at Wrestle Dream, Zack Sabre Jr.
Yep.
So I don't know a lot about this Wrestle Dream yet. I've heard them mention this Wrestle Dream. I know it is in Daniel Bryan's his in his hometown of Seattle, Washington. So
Yep.
Zack Sabre tells everybody he is the best technical wrestler in the world. Who else didn't Zack Sabre just wrestle someone else and lose at a AEW event?
It was Orange. I think
He lost to
he lost
Orange.
to Orange. Yeah.
Lost to Orange. So wrestling math. Zack Sabre Jr. loses to Orange Cassidy. Does he beat Daniel Bryan at Brian Danielson? I keep calling him Daniel Bryan. Brian Danielson at Wrestle Dream in Seattle in his own backyard,
Absolutely
in front
not.
of his children and his wife.
He will probably re-break his forearm, maybe the other one too, and still beat Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah, this is. I think it'll be a good match. Honestly, I think it'll be a good match.
Absolutely.
I mean, Danielson brings it out of everybody. Anybody he gets in the ring with, he elevates no matter what. So
definitely.
He's that guy. I just saw a promo the other day with him and him and Samoa Joe, where it was Ring of Honor, and they were arguing back and forth on how to put holds on. Did you ever see that?
No.
I'll find the video and I'll repost it on the page, on the Hardway page. By the way, the Hardway page, if you have not gone to like it, make sure you go like and subscribe on YouTube. We're on Facebook under Hardway Wrestling. Make sure you find the pizza cutter. If you don't find the pizza cutter, that's not us.
Hell no.
Right? That's not us. We are now on every platform: Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Play-Doh. I mean, you name it. Any type of way we can get it in your ears. We are definitely getting it in your ears. So go, make sure you go write us a review. Again, Scott's not here. He can't hear you right now. But go write a nasty review about Scott. That's what I want. Let's talk some shit about Scott in a review.
He'll post it on his wall next to his cereal spoon.
That's
so
exactly right. Look at me. I'm on TV, ma. So all right. So Zack Sabre Jr. October 1st should be pretty good. Wrestle Dream. So let's look real quick before we move on to our. Wow, we move right through these real quick when Scott's not here. For our last, I lost my. Where is it at? Go to our Facebook comments here. Doesn't know headlock from a headache. Yeah, I do. I actually know what a headlock is from a headache. Because Hunter Cole, your honestly your operating system there trying to keep you online for our videos was a headache. So
yeah.
Did he have his shoes on at the time? That's Jesse. Jesse loves Matt Riddle. Hates his guts. His guts. Fuck Matt Riddle. Yep, that's exactly, and that's how she. Yep, she just summed it up right there. Fuck Matt Riddle. Okay, we are going down here. There's a local league coming to Boonesboro on a regular basis. I heard Shane Shadows is running it. First of all, Randy, fuck you. Right? We're not talking about any other wrestling groups around here. ATCW. That's the only one. And Shane Shadows can lick my balls. So, I'm just gonna put that out there. But anyway,
that's funny as shit.
Shane Shadows.
When's Jonathan Cross coming back to action?
Right, he is suspended till the rest of the year. So.
Oh yeah. So who's gonna help? Who's gonna help?
So right now, Travis Tarvin is going to take over managerial roles because he had hurt his shoulder at the last event.
So he'll be the one throwing Jeremy Stone's lifeless body on top of Crow after interference to win the 304.
I mean, I don't know the final. I don't know how it's going to go down. Honestly, I'm not privy to that information. But if
I'm trying to get him to say "fuck you" in the comments.
A little birdie told me that Jeremy is going to walk away with that 304 title. Jeremy is not going to lose. I'm going to tell you that right now. Jeremy is not going to lose. He's undefeated. He's just not going to lose.
I'm trying to get him to say "fuck you" to me in the comments again.
I gave him your address.
Did he?
Yeah,
cool.
I gave him your address.
Well, when I see a mobile trailer park pull up in the middle of the court, I'll be sure to come out and greet him.
You better catch him before he puts takes the tongue off the back of the truck and winds down the. So, all right. Last but not least, Gail Kim is dead.
Splat.
We just had Impact 1000, which I don't know that they put it on TV yet, right? They just ran it the other day, but
that wasn't a pay-per-view, right?
No, I don't think so.
Good.
No.
Okay, good. I was like, wait a minute, I saw Impact stuff pop up, and I'm like, did I miss a pay-per-view for the Fantasy League?
Bound for Glory is their next pay-per-view, I believe.
Okay.
But I think this was just one Impact 1000 or 1000 show.
Just like AEW does their Dynamite Grand Slam. Just like
it's like Battle of the Belts. It don't fucking matter.
Gotcha.
So, Gail Kim, if you guys have not seen the video yet, Gail Kim, and I have it posted right now, Velvet Sky, right? Velvet Sky for AEW? Velvet Sky?
No, that was Red Velvet.
Red Velvet, whatever. I don't like that game, so that's why. Actually, this video does not. It looks like Velvet is not wearing any pants. But anyway, there's a spot where she pulls Gail Kim down off of the apron, and Gail I don't believe Gail was ready for the spot, or she forgot her spot, or whatever. But Gail's head slammed off of the ground. Yeah.
That was nasty.
It was brutal. It knocked her wigs crooked. I know that.
Hopefully, he took her back into the blue tent for concussion protocol.
Wow. I mean, it was, but she did post that she's doing fine. She's a little sore, but she is doing fine. And she'll see you guys at the next Chuck E. Cheese event.
Yeah, she's probably regretting making her return right now.
Yeah, she right now she thinks she's Nikki Bella. So she hit her head pretty good.
Yeah, it was an ugly landing.
Yeah, she came out of retirement just to knock herself back into it. That shit happens. We had a spot where I had to climb up onto the ring to interfere. Shocker. And a guy was supposed to come out of the back. I'm not going to name any names. The guy was supposed to come out of the back, and he grabbed my leg, and he was supposed to pull me down, but he came late. He came super late. And then I saw him come running 1,000 miles an hour, and he gets down to the ring. He grabs my ankles, and I'm like, "Fuck!" He pulled my leg. I thought I pulled my groin. Like he yanked them. Luckily, I'm an athletic genius, and I was able to make the fall down and not die. Right? I did not land like Gail Kim. So
athletic, not genius, has to be determined.
Oh well, I mean, it is what it is. All right, well, that's it for
although you made Jeremy Stone undefeated, so I mean, I guess you kind of are a genius.
First off, I didn't make Jeremy Stone undefeated. this was long overdue. Jeremy was just setting himself up for success for a very long time. He just needed a little bit of a push, and now that he's got it,
Off the top
just
rope.
a little push or a punch, whatever. I mean, at this point, Jeremy doesn't even need me. So you're going to find out that at the next show, he's not going to need me. Jeremy is going to be successful, and unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to be there with him when he hoists that 3 or 4 title above his head. Probably won't go above his head. I'll probably just lift it about his waist because Jeremy doesn't put his hands up.
Or Tarvin will be holding it over his head while he holds Stone on his shoulder, carrying his lifeless body out of the ring.
Whatever. I already told Tarvin, if Jeremy's down and he wins the belt, grab the belt first, secure the belt, and then go back for Jeremy.
Throw water on him.
No water. No water. It's Saturday. If it was Thursday, it'd be bath day for Jeremy. We don't do that. So we don't want to get him off his water schedule.
He'll think, that water make him think he woke up from a drunken stupor and the sprinkler system activated in this trailer park for a fire.
Oh boy, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. All right, that's good, dude. Here for us from Hardway. Short day. Didn't have Scotty on here. You guys have not, for you guys on Pod, have not gotten to hear Wyatt yet, but Wyatt will be around soon enough. So
he's out teaching our future.
He is your future, and I tell him make sure that you get them to like the page. So he's on.
All those kids in class have iPhones that are better than Scotty's.
All of them.
iPhones that are better than Scotty's.
Way better than Scotty's and Hunter Cole's. What was Hunter Cole's iPhone 3?
I think that's what he said.
He still got the little.
He probably still has a phone booth outside his house.
We actually have. Maybe that's where he changes his clothes.
I don't know. Maybe.
All right, that's good, dude. Here for us at Hardway. Again, short day. Enjoy Raw tonight. Raw is going to be a good one, I bet. Supposedly, this is the last show that Vince McMahon is in charge of before Endeavor takes over.
Yes. So, no more scraps.
And we're gonna see.
Scraps.
I don't think there's gonna be much difference. I really don't think Vince is done. I think most of it's been Triple H.
Thank God. Yeah, I'm sure they'll just let Trips do what he's been doing.
Now that Trips has got the Invisible Man wrestling for the organization, things are on the up and up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Miz messed up that Invisible Man.
How did the Invisible Man wrestle in WWE before he wrestled in AEW?
I don't know.
I don't know either, because that's definitely an AEW thing, right? That's definitely one of those guys wrestling the. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it. Enjoy your wrestling tonight. We'll see you guys on. We'll be back on Thursday this week. I'm unavailable on Friday, so Thursday is going to be the day we're going to be recording. We'll get this up. And hopefully we'll have some more news. Maybe CM Punk will lose his fucking mind and kill somebody. And we'll have something really good to talk about.
Hopefully it's Riddle.
Ooh. Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
In Chicago.
With Paul Blart.
Oh, perfect. All right. That's good to do for here at Hardway. For Ricky, we'll see you next time.
On the Hard Way.